Hello everyone, it's Anna, and today I'm going to be telling you all a story time about my first ever audition. This is my first theater video in a while. I'm sorry for leaving you guys hanging. I make mostly book content on this channel, but I do make a couple theater videos every month, and so this is my first one in a while. And this is a story time, which I don't think I've done on my channel before, and that's really exciting. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So to give you all a little context, I always thought I wanted to be a film and television actor. I did not really want much to do with theater. I just kind of was like, oh, it's a way to act, so I might as well try it. But I never thought that theater was what I wanted to do forever until 7th grade, and this was in 6th grade. In 5th grade, I had gone to an arts charter school, but that wasn't like a good fit for me, so I ended up transferring back into public school after that. The arts charter school, we didn't really do plays. It was just we had a bigger focus on music and art, but there wasn't any real like drama or dance. Wasn't really perfectly in line with what I wanted to do. But I went to this new school as a 6th grader, and during like mid-September they were having auditions. I went to the information meeting, which was like after school, and I was all prepared. It was for a production of A Christmas Carol, not a musical. It was a play, so it wasn't like I had to prepare a song. If you want me to do a video about my first musical audition, that one's a good story, so I could tell you this one, but this is my first audition ever. I was really excited for this audition. I was nervous, but I was really excited. I knew that there was a good chance I wasn't going to get cast. As a 6th grader, I had really no theater experience besides this like one class I took. Like local community theater was like once a week for 10 weeks kind of thing, and it was just like an hour. I barely had any experience, if really any at all. The auditions were taking place in our school auditorium, so we all had to like wait outside the auditorium, and while I was waiting outside the auditorium, I met some really cool peeps that I'm actually like really good friends with one of them today. We can call them Abby and Linda. So Abby and I met first and we hit it off, so she introduced me to Linda. We all got along, we were all joking. I remember like we were all like playing on each other's phones or something because I had like just gotten a phone and I was so excited, really calming me down to have these friends. So we entered the auditorium and the director kind of like took attendance because we had like a sign up sheet that she put outside her room. All were given like audition numbers, and I remember I did not like know what to do with the clips, so I had to get like either Abby or Linz to like help me clip. It was just like a clothespin where you had to like put it through your clothes and then clip it, and it was like 2 or 3 of them, and I didn't know how to use it, and that's like really funny and embarrassing now. After we had our number on, we all made a line. She would have a stand in front of the stage, and the producer would take a picture of us because they didn't expect us to come with headshots or resumes or anything, so we did that. And then after we got our headshots, we had to go and fill out a form, and again, I had no experience, so I just wrote like little like acting class on there. I remember like vividly because in the Christmas Carol it's not a musical, but there's like carolers, so they asked, would you be comfortable like singing on stage, and I remember I wanted to like be Scrooge or something, and so I wrote on the paper, yeah, but I'd rather have an acting role. It was actually nice. I think it was like, I don't think it was meant in that way, but it's just so funny to think about it. I think it was because like I wanted a lead role or something, and so I thought that that would like get me a lead role or something, and obviously didn't. And after that, before we actually got our audition material, we went on stage and the director had us do like some improv stuff and some like acting warm-up exercises, which was really interesting. Outside of auditions for that company, I've never had that kind of experience at an audition, and I just think that's like really cool because like as a 6th grader with no experience, it again helped me kind of calm down my nerves. It was part of the audition because obviously she was looking at it, but it didn't feel like part of the audition, and she split us off into like groups of like 6 maybe. She would call like group 1, group 2, group 3, and so after a while my group called in, and we were all given little sides from the show to code. It was so Scrooge, narrator, Mrs. Cratchit, and someone else, and I was given the narrator. So I went backstage and I read the narrator scene, and I think the narrator is supposed to be voiced by an old man, but like 11-year-old girl was gonna do great. So I went on stage, and it was my first time ever in auditioning It was awful. I was stuttering, and I think I thought I did a good job, but looking back, I don't think I did very good. Probably very little emotion. It was just like reading from the side and stuttering and being nervous. Even though I had friends to calm me down, like I still like was nervous. So that didn't go as well as I wanted it to, but this is kind of when we get sappy. I actually did get cast in this show. Like, I think they cut like 20 to 25 people out of like the whatever amount audition. I know the maximum that they can cast is in that company shows was like 35 or 40. So Linda did not get in the fall show, but Abby got in the fall show. She actually got like a principal role in the show. But I was a member of the crowd. I got the acting role. Just really loved that whole experience. I had a lot of fun in that show and with that company, and I did 6 shows with this company, which was my school. Middle school, we had 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and they did a play in a musical, play in the fall, musical in the spring, and I did all 6 of those shows. And one of those shows I ended up it wasn't like the lead role, but it was like the kind of female like romantic lead role, and I got to play that, and it was the first time that I ever got to play a lead. That theater company, they just changed my life. They're a big part of the reason why I realized I wanted to do theater instead of film. Not that I don't want to do film. I think it'd be fun, but I'm definitely like a theater junkie, and that's what I want to do. I attribute a lot of that to me loving that company so much and that experience. So the fact that they saw my potential and they took a chance on me, I think it's amazing, because like I have no idea how I got into that show because my audition was terrible. But I just think it's a reminder that I guess everything happens for a reason. It taught me in the direction I was meant to go. Even though like my audition didn't go as well as I wanted to, it still happened. And if that was a professional audition, I would not have gotten in the show. But they took a chance on me, and it was for a school show, and I'm just really happy that I got in. This is the story of my first ever audition. I hope you all enjoyed. I love you all so much, and I just hope you all have a great day, and tell me about your first audition down below if you want to. I love you all so much, and have a great day. Bye.